Hi, what we're doing in the series, we are going to put in the corners, all four corners, right, at the right places, right. What we see here is that this corner is already right, that corner is right, this corner is right, but it has to be turned. This corner is also right, and it has to be turned. So what we do now is we take the yellow that has to be here, we look at it so that it can look like a two car lights looking towards you, right? So the sequence that we do now is we do the right minus, and then the bottom a minus, the right plus, the bottom a minus, the right a minus, the bottom twice a minus, and the right hand side a plus, and then the bottom twice, and we would see that this one is correct, that one is correct, that one is correct, that one is correct. The what I mean by correct is all the colors that is supposed to be here, it is on the right corners. It just needs to be turned around, right? So we first look at which side is the is the one that is completely right. So this one is completely right. So what we do is we keep the one that is completely right on your left hand side, right? If this is the top, this would be your bottom, that would be your center of the yellow. You put it so that it can be here. The sequence that we're going to do now is to turn this yellow to there first, and from there to here. Right, so it's going to be your right hand side minus, your bottom minus, your right hand side plus, your bottom minus, your right hand side minus, and your bottom twice, and your right hand side a plus. Then you minus your bottom twice. All right, then the yellow that was here, it is now here. What we're going to do is now do the same sequence, which will turn this yellow down. What we do now is your right hand side minus, your bottom minus, your right hand side plus, your bottom minus, your right hand side minus, and your bottom twice minus, and then your right hand side a plus, and your bottom we would minus twice. So what we find now is that all the four corners are in, right? And the only thing that we have to do now is that we have to complete the cross. So all the yellow is at the bottom, all right? But this red needs to shift, that one needs to shift, that one needs to shift, this one is on the right place. So the sequence that we're going to do now is we keep the block where the white is on top, the blue or the one that is finished, it will be in your front, and we do this sequence. We do your left hand side minus, your right hand side plus, then your front would be a plus, and when you bring it back, your left hand side and your right hand side, then your bottom side you would turn it twice, then your right hand side a minus, your left hand side minus, your right hand side a plus, and your front we would plus once, then your right hand side with minus again, and your left hand side minus, right? Then we do the sequence again, left minus, right plus, the front would be a plus, the right hand side a minus, the left hand side a plus, and your bottom would be going twice, your left hand side minus, your right hand side a plus, and your front side you would turn plus, and then you would turn your right hand side a minus and your left hand side a plus. And what we find now is that two of your colors are completed. The other two, it is in the right positions, but it needs to be turned around. So what we do now is we keep the cube whereby this would be your top, this would be your front, this would be your right hand side. When you look at it at the bottom, the two would be diagonal. What we do is now we keep it like this. So the front would be the red, right? So your left hand side would be a minus, your right hand side would be a plus, your front would be a plus, your right hand side would be a minus, your left hand side a plus. Then your bottom, you would make it a minus, your right hand side a minus, your left hand side a minus, your right hand side a plus, and your front you would minus your front, your right hand side you would minus, your left hand side you would plus. Then you will see it is here, and now you turn it over, your bottom just once minus, your right hand side, your left hand side you would minus, your right hand side you would plus, and you turn it up twice, the front, and your um, right hand side you would minus, your left hand side you would plus, right? Then you would find that only one color is right, the top color and your front color. This must be changed, and then you just do your normal sequence. Your right hand side minus, your left hand side minus, your right hand side plus. Your front would be a plus, your right hand side a minus, your left hand side a plus, and your bottom would be twice. Then your left hand side would be a minus, your right hand side would be a plus, and your front would be a plus, and your your right hand side a minus, and your left hand side a plus, and there is your complete solution to the Rubik's Cube.